Breaking news to get to, coming down just a short while ago. Clayton Kershaw announced he will retire at the end of the 2025 season. His final regular season start at Dodger Stadium is slated for this Friday. Kershaw has been a lifelong Dodger, winning 3 Cy Young Awards in the span of 4 years. His 18-year career includes an MVP and 2 World Series titles. So congratulations to Kersh. Kevin, how will you remember Kershaw's career?
I'm going to tell you, he had Nintendo numbers first 8 years of his career, period. Like, he set the bar so high. It reminded me of, like, Pedro Martinez in the era of 1999 when he came into when the All-Star game came to Fenway Park, and he was blowing away everybody. And the ERA was like 1.5 points better than the next guy. It just seemed ridiculous in the one whatever. Clayton Kershaw did that a lot. And it was like the weirdest numbers, like 1.84, 1 point something. And you set this bar to where, like, his little off year might be on the high 2s, low 3s. Like, oh, yeah, what happened? But he was so good. You had Sandy Koufax, who was probably one of the best ever, right? And you sit here and watch what Clayton Kershaw's done and has done for this organization in that long of a career and battled the last 5 years, right? Mm-hmm. There was injuries. He's having a battle. There was off and on. He had back problems. He had all kinds of stuff. But he loved to pitch and always wanted to pitch. And it was a big game pitcher for this guy. So he was one of those ones, like I always say, Ryan, we throw around the word ace a lot. This is a bona fide ace, man. The front part of his entire career, bona fide ace with the velo and the slide and the big curveball. Like, there was a special package he was bringing day in, day out.
11-time All-Star. Is he the best pitcher of his generation? I've said yes.
It's a hard one to say the best, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, you can say top 3 all day long, and that's not an insult to anybody, right? You get so many. Max Scherzer, you're going to have to look at. I mean, Max Scherzer's career has been just as amazing. He was like the first 200+ million or whatever that was underpaid, it felt like. Clayton Kershaw's been amazing. So you could say top 3 and then go through and throw it in the shedder, and we can get Brian Kenny to sit here and tell us exactly, statistically and on paper. But the shredder. Yeah. But, yeah, the shredder. There you go. What did I say?
Not the shredder.
Yeah. Got it. So the shredder will give us exactly who the best was, but I'm putting him up there top 3, period, end of story.
Okay, and the milestones, they kept on coming. We just saw it right there. He became the 20th member of the 3,000 strikeout club just back on July 2nd. Congratulations, Clayton Kershaw, on a fantastic Hall of Fame career. Well,
it was huge news this afternoon. We all found out. The Dodgers tweeted this out. 3-time NL Cy Young Award winner, 2014 NL MVP, 11-time All-Star Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers will announce today that he will retire as a player at the end of the 2025 season. He'll make his final Dodger Stadium regular season start on Friday. Now, believe it or not, when we found out that he was the legacy choice to be an All-Star, Commissioner Rob Manfred announced that heading into the All-Star game in Atlanta. Well, we kind of thought this could be a possibility. Let's take you back. So the last time the commissioner did this, Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera were in the last year of their careers. Verlander and Scherzer are first ballot Hall of Famers, just like Clayton Kershaw. Yep. But I'm sure Kershaw's probably a notch above an incredible career ERA. He just got to 3,000 career strikeouts, folks. Do they know something we don't know?
Saying he's walking away?
Is this Clayton Kershaw's swan song?
History says otherwise. It says it. It says that's happened. I could see Clayton saying this is it.
Same.
I could.
I'm with you. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is it.
This is it.
For the 37-year-old Clayton Kershaw, 2-time World Series champ, MVP, 3 Cy Youngs, 11 All-Stars, the pitcher of a generation. And my goodness, do we enjoy watching Clayton Kershaw. It was like an emotional reaction I had to hearing the news that he was going to hang it up, because all I've ever come to know is that the best pitcher in all of baseball pitches for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and it's Clayton Kershaw. How did you react when you found out?
I wasn't shocked, because we'd already talked about that before. I thought it was fitting, kind of what Dan said earlier. I love it when a guy knows this is it. But I think Clayton struggled with this the last 2 years. And when they won the World Series, the last time when they won, he still didn't feel like, I got you there. Right. This is the time he's going to be a big part of
And we
that.
talked an awful lot, Dan, about him being from the state of Texas, and he was a free agent a couple of times.
Yeah.
And there was serious consideration of him ending his career, maybe with the Rangers. But the fact that he decided, you know what, I'm sticking with the Los Angeles Dodgers, brilliant move by Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, and I think the iconic players, and he certainly is one, there's a much better connection and appreciation when they wear one jersey. And when you think of the Dodgers, you think of great starting pitching. You think of Sandy Koufax. You think of Don Drysdale, Fernando Valenzuela, and the list goes on and on. But to do it in one uniform, I think there is something special, and we need to recognize that. He had a couple of opportunities to wear another jersey, and he never did. And I commend him for a wonderful career and going out. If this is definitely it in 2025, he's come back and he's been a very productive pitcher.
I actually asked him about wearing one uniform, something that he had to really consider throughout the later stages of his career. After he got his 3,000 strikeout, he joined us on the show, and this is how that went down. Are you thankful to yourself for managing your career the way you did? Because you had opportunities in free agency to sign with other organizations. And it's the truth, you did. But you had the foresight to recognize that these moments could happen and to have them all happen with a Dodger uniform on. Have you had a moment to go, I am so glad I made this long-term decision?
I don't know if I thought about it in terms like that, but I'm super grateful to be here for as long as I have been. You know, I think however it worked out, with whatever reasons that I'm here for however many years it's been, is I'm very thankful for that. And I don't think I truly appreciated it when I was younger going through it, but, you know, now looking back to get to be here with one organization, you know, you think about like, you know, Todd Helton, Chipper Jones, Derek Jeter, these guys that did it with one uniform on. That's pretty cool, and so I don't take that for granted anymore. That's pretty special.
Car Ballpark Cam, an all-time great, and Clayton Kershaw announcing earlier today that this is going to be it. 5 league ERA titles, 4th most strikeouts all-time among left-handed pitchers. He's almost certainly going to join Walter Johnson, Bob Feller, Sandy Koufax, Bob Gibson, and Jim Palmer as the only first-ballot Hall of Fame single-team starting pitchers. Amazing to think about. Here's Kershaw now, along with Stan Kasten, announcing why he's stepping away.
By now, you all know why we have invited you here today. For us as an organization, and speaking on behalf of ownership and everyone in our organization, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to find the words that adequately convey all that Clayton has meant to our organization, to Dodger fans, and to really baseball everywhere. It's also going to take us a little time to figure out the best, most appropriate way to honor him and for all that he has done. We thought for today the best thing we could do was provide this forum for Clayton to talk to all of you and to all Dodger fans, and again, baseball fans everywhere, about his decision and his thoughts and feelings right now. So with that, Clayton Kershaw.
All right. Thanks, Dan. This is weird. I have a lot of thank yous to get through, and I can't have time today to do it justice for all the people that have helped me along the way and got me to this point. So today I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, and then you know, be able to really tell people just how grateful I am for everybody that's in this organization, that's in this room, that's been here later on. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna retire. We've talked about it a lot. Ellen and I talked about it a lot. Kiddo's talked about it a lot, and I'm at peace with it. I think it's the right time. And it's been such a fun year. I've had such a blast with this group. I've had such a blast with all you guys. So yeah, I can't think of a better season to go out. And we still have a lot to accomplish, obviously, this month. And the last thing I want to do is be a distraction to anybody for accomplishing our ultimate goal, to win in the last game of the season. So we're going to get through this today, and then we're going to go win the rest of the games and be good. But just a few thank yous. Mark and Todd and ownership, thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for me. And Andrew, Gomer, Slate's front office, Stan, Lon, everybody, thank you guys. You've done so much for me and my family. And then I don't know where Doc is, but Doc and thanks, Doc, and the whole coaching staff. Thank you guys. I know I'm a pain sometimes, so thank you for putting up with me. And then Thomas and Possum, whole training staff. You guys are the best. So thank you for helping me get this carcass out on the field every 5th day. Appreciate it. And then, Trav, Yav, strength guys. There's a whole article about my bowl now. So thank you guys for helping me with that. Ale, clubhouse guys, you guys are unbelievable. Everything you do for this team, y'all are the glue for real. So thank you guys. Dang it, Ellen. That's not what I wanted to do. The hardest one is the teammates. So I'm not even going to look you guys in the eye. Just you guys sitting in this room. You mean so much to me. We have so much fun. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss, working out day one in the weight room, listening to crazy music with you guys, shirtless Sundays. I'm going to miss all of that. I'm going to miss the flights. I'm going to miss everything about them. Freddie, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to miss all those. The game in and of itself, I'm going to miss a lot, but I'll be okay without that. I think the hard part is the feeling after a win, celebrating with you guys. That's pretty special. All right, I'm done with that. To the friends and family that aren't here that have supported me, thank you guys so much. Everybody back in Dallas, you guys are with me from square one, so thank you guys. It's y'all saw me when I was 14 to where I am now, so you've seen every part of me. So thank you guys for putting up with me for that long. All right, Ellen, you 4 muskrats, 4.5 muskrats. Ellen sent me this thing today, and I'm going to read it because I get to do whatever I want. You guys are here, so deal with it. And it won't take long. I'm almost done, I promise. But she was just Ellen's way to process things is to kind of read through things, and this was from her vantage point. She calls it her, what do you call it, your perch up on top, and this is what she said. This is how she views our last 18 years here. For my perch, I have been uncomfortably pregnant, nurse newborns, rock them to sleep to the roar of the 7th inning stretch. To get their last nap in, feed them baby food pouches, teething crackers, changing blowout diapers, been frazzled with toddlers, tantrums and meltdowns, chased them through the concourses, a Mary Poppins bag full of tricks and games to keep them occupied, and ironically teaching them the ins and outs of baseball. Explaining all the numbers on the scoreboard and the concession line, the ballpark food. She's been there. She's cried over some really hard losses and some really incredible milestones. And she's watched our kids fall in love with the game, with the players, and watching me pitch. Singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," chasing beach balls, ducking from fly balls, spilling food and popcorn all over the fans below them. And she's done it thousands of times, thousands of bathroom runs, all in the stadium. And the workers and ushers are their best friends now. So I just thought that was an amazing way to sum up her life from the stands and just what she's seen through it all. So thanks, babe. It's amazing. That's it. My favorite thing, my last thing is my favorite Bible verse. It's whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as you're working for the Lord, not for men. It's Colossians. And that's what I've tried to do. Just work at it. Just work at it and love it. And so I'm really not sad. I'm really at peace with this. It's just emotional, and I've tried to hold it together. I told our guys not to make it weird today, because I was going to get weird if you make it weird, and here I am making it weird. So that's all I have, and just thank you, everybody here that's covered me over the years. I know I'm not the most fun at times, so just thank you for putting up with me, and that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for being here. Do I get to go or no? Okay. All right.
So thoughtful with this decision, but why now?
Yeah, I think just with this last home start coming up, I just felt it was the right time. Honestly, Ellen had a lot to do with it. She kind of talked to me, and it just felt like everything had come together. And obviously we have another month to play, and we have a lot of great pitchers, so everybody's role is kind of up in the air at this point. So I just didn't want this opportunity to pass by, and it just kind of felt like the right thing to do.
When did you finalize your decision?
We had talked about it basically all year. Ellen and I just kind of going back and forth, and usually we wait to the off season to kind of make a final call. But I think almost going into this season, we kind of knew that this was going to be it. So didn't want to say anything in case I changed my mind. But over the course of the season, just how grateful I am to have been healthy and be out on the mound and be able to pitch, and I think it just made it obvious that this was a good sending off point, and it is. I've had the best time this year. It's been a blast.
How much did it matter to you to kind of go out on your own terms and in a season where you pitched like this?
Not a lot of people get this opportunity, so I'm just super grateful for it, and so own terms is a weird thing to say, but not hurt is nice, So being able to pitch and not pitch terribly and being able to be around has been super special.
What are you most proud of?
I don't know. Hold on, I think I can answer that. Just give me a minute. I think we all play this game for the respect of our teammates, and so having these guys here is pretty special. I'm proud of that.
What about playing your entire career in Dodger blue?
Yeah, that's been amazing. I love being here. I wouldn't change that for anything. My kids have grown up here. Always, we started out, dating to married to 4.5 kids later. So it's just been, we've all grown up here, haven't we? Yeah. So it's just been, it's been a special place.
Are you anticipating tomorrow night making your final regular season start?
I anticipate pitching good, Dave. All right. I mean, this is not, this game matters, for both teams. Everybody's still in it. We got to win these games. So it's good to get this out of the way today. And, it'll be heightened, I'm sure, but I got a job to do. So I need to go out there and do my job. And thankfully I'll have that to distract me for sure.
Kind of, you have been a mentor for so many pitchers. What's the most important lesson you hope they carry forward from your example?
I don't know. I just wanted to be a great teammate to everybody, young guys, old guys. We're all together every day for 8 months out of the year, 10, 12 hours a day. So who you play with matters. And so I haven't had a better time than with this group this year. It's been a blast, and looking forward to a little bit longer with them.
We heard that you made this decision maybe like a month ago or so, and then in August you go 5-0 with a 1.8 ERA. You're so close to that all-time wins record. Was there any thought, like, I can still do this at a high level, I'm still pitching great, that maybe you wanted to keep going?
No, I don't think so. I think I just wanted to be in the moment this season, and it's been a great year. So I think we made the right call. And you don't ever want to pitch bad, so pitching well is important, and that's how I would want to do it.
What do the people of this city mean to you?
Yeah, I'm going to get a chance to thank the fans later, I think, but it's been a wild ride, and they've been behind us every step of the way, and it hasn't been a smooth ride. We've had our ups and downs for sure. So I'm super grateful to every single Dodger fan that's come through the stalls here at Dodger Stadium, and everyone that I've gotten to meet along the way. I would say it's been pretty special to have that fan base behind us for all these years. There's nothing better than having a full Dodger Stadium and getting to pitch in front of it.
Do you have a favorite moment here?
No. I think winning is always my favorite thing. So we got to win in 2020, and even though 2024 I wasn't a part of it, to get to win and be there for that was really special. And I guess maybe the only individual thing is maybe throwing the no-hitter. That was very cool. I mean, I guess 3,000 strikeout was cool too. It was really special this year. That was pretty awesome. I don't know. I think I'm going to have enough kids to keep me busy for a while. So I'm excited to not miss another game and watch all the baseball, volleyball, dance, soccer. What other sports do they play? Every other sport they imaginable. Football, basketball, everything. So I'm going to do that for a while, for sure.
Kuroda mean to you?
He's great. He's great.
You said a couple of times that this is as much fun as you've had with a group. Why this group and why this season?
It's just a great group of guys. I mean, everybody's here today, and I think that's just, that means a lot. And I think we all have each other's back. It's not always going to go great for everybody all the time. And the only people that understand that are the people in the clubhouse, So baseball's a hard game, and it's not easy to play. So I think to have a group of guys in it together and kind of understanding that and being together and being able to have a ton of fun all the time is really important. And the older I've gotten, the more important it is. Like, you can't just go through your day every day, go through the motions, like you just can't. It's too hard, too long to do that. So you got to have Miggy doing the mic on the bus, and you got to have Kike, and you got to have all these guys that are able to keep us having fun and energized every single day. And that's what this group is, and it's been a blast. And that's why I'm thankful we're going to have another month or so to play, and it'll be great. I'm going to let these guys go. So maybe like 2 more questions, please. Yeah.
A lot about your on-field accomplishments, but how important and how proud of you of your off-the-field accomplishments in the community with your and Ellen's Kershaw's Challenge charity?
Baseball's been an amazing platform. We've gotten to do some amazing things. It was Ellen's vision to start Kershaw's Challenge, and then the way that baseball's kind of come alongside that's been pretty special. So, it's all just been really special.
Last one, guys.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.
What a class act that Clayton Kershaw is. 3,000-plus strikeouts, playing for only one team. The Big Train, Walter Johnson with the Senators, Bob Gibson, one of the great postseason pitchers ever of the Cardinals, and Clayton Kershaw. That is an illustrious list of all-time great pitchers. Your thoughts, Alex, on why Clayton Kershaw deciding now is the right time to step away?
It shows it right there. I think it was extremely important for him to be able to go out healthy, like wanting to be a part of the team. I think last year was tough for him, just kind of watching from afar, not being able to contribute. So the fact that he's been, healthy, pitching this year, pitching well, the team's doing well, meant a lot to him. I loved the tribute from his wife Ellen and the tribute he gave to her as far as the sacrifices that she made. I think that's extremely important. It made me think of like my wife and what she went through like during my career, where that's part of the team, the tandem. That's you have your team in the clubhouse, but the team off the field is what helps him and drives him to do what he did over the course of his career. So I thought that was extremely beautiful and loved that. And I love seeing like this the passion from him as far as like what his teammates meant to him, how he talked about like you play this game for the respect of your teammates. That's what he thinks first and foremost, which is absolutely true. And that is the hard part. That's the hard part when you walk away from the game. Those times in the clubhouse, on the road with your teammates, sharing the ups and downs of the season and the roller coaster. Because those are the guys that understand you the best, and so it was great to see that. And he's obviously such a down-to-earth guy, someone easy to talk to. Didn't want to make a big deal about it. I think that's what makes him great. What makes him relatable and likable for fans. So just, a great way. Now he can, like he said, focus on the game. He's got a job to do tomorrow.
And he's right. It's still an important game. When you look at what they're standing, 20 starts this season, 3.53 ERA. If you drew that up at the start of the year, that's outstanding for Clayton Kershaw at this point in his career. 37, 18 seasons.
And he's been huge for him this year, too. They really needed him with the amount of injuries they had over their starting rotation throughout the year. So he's come up huge for them, what's going to be now his final year. in a Dodgers uniform. So huge contribution this year. I think that's one thing that made it easy for him to decide, like, hey, this is going to be it. And it is when you have that feeling, it is a weight lifted off your shoulders a little bit. You could tell that in that press conference for him. But it'll be interesting to see what the playoff situation looks like.
Yes.
With him now, all their guys are healthy. They have an incredible starting rotation. That you're not going to need all those guys, to start every game in the postseason. So, where their bullpen's been, a little hit or miss all year, see how, Doc ends up kind of arranging the pieces to try to, put all the guys in the best situation to succeed.
Well, it's been a surprising Dodgers team, perhaps the most outstanding stat. He's going to pitch the second most innings of any Dodger this year. That's unbelievable.
That's great.
At this stage of his career. Props to him and his longevity and his consistency. Still to come here on MLB Tonight. We'll talk more about Clayton Kershaw. Ask our insider, David Vassay, will Clayton Kershaw be on that postseason roster? And if so, what will his role be? That's coming up next on MLB Tonight.